Hello? I can't tell if this is working. Let's see. I mean, it says I'm sending audio and people are popping up in a chat. So, I mean... Okay, well, dang. Hi. Yeah, so... I was, planning on doing a little story time stream, like I said I would a long time ago, but I realized that I didn't want to have a boring blank background. Yeah, so I tried making one, and well, turns out it's going to take a ridiculously long time to render. And that's what you can see popping up right now. It's only 31% done. Anyway, so I just kind of crashed through a overlay making thing. There's a website online that allows you to like make overlays for your streams and stuff like that. And I kind of just tried learning how to do it. And I only figured out the basics. That's why we've got this very basic chat. And yeah, basically this is me just trying to figure out how everything works first. Yeah, sorry, it's a rendering stream. Like, hopefully, once this is all ready, I'll have, like, an actual, like, big banner. I'll figure out how it all works, and everything should be good to go. But, yeah, for now, all we've got is this. And I don't even have any music. I mean, I do have, like, my playlist that I listen to when I'm drawing, just at the ready. But other than that, yeah, I've got nothing. So, this was all just to, this was all just a big test. And, well, it's kind of working, which is neat. But, yeah. Content and sequel. I can smell the sarcasm from here. Santoku. My voice sounds adorable. Thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks so. I don't know exactly what about it. I'm entertained by this. Well, obviously, sitting here waiting for something to render is, you know, not particularly exciting. But rest assured, I'm here to, I don't know, just be here and entertain you guys as best I can while we all sit here and wait for my banner to render. So, let's see. Let's see if we can get any music here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's a YouTube channel by the name of Dreamy that I came across one day while I was trying to find some music for drawing. And they make a lot of, or they have a lot of, like, compilations of just very chilled music like this. And I like it. It helps me relax quite a lot. Yeah, actually, I was gonna ask how the chat stay was doing. I hope you guys are doing okay, and, you know, if you aren't, that's fine. Not every day can be a happy one. Ow. I just whacked my arm off of my desk. Ow. Okay. Well, my day has, well, it's, it could be better, but it could be worse, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. I've been working, for the, I had a shift from, 9 to 5, and when I got there, according to my manager, I wasn't actually even supposed to work today. They meant to put me in for tomorrow, but they apparently clicked the wrong button. And, yeah, instead on my schedule, it appeared as today. And they got mad at me for some reason. They were like, why didn't you call and ask about it? And I thought, like, what? But why would I call and ask about a shift? I mean, a shift is a shift. Anyway, where I currently am, it's pretty hot. Not, like, unbearably hot, but yeah, all throughout the day. I work outside, and it was very muggy, so it was very, very hard to breathe, and combine that with wearing a mask, you know, you feel like you're suffocating quite a bit. But, well, the place I worked at was, it was decently slow today. I didn't have any bad customers, which I was very thankful for. And I'm just feeling tired now, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. You come in on your day off and they get pissed. Well, you know how it is. Hello, Carlos. I am Boo Boo. Yeah, you ever like? I try not to talk too much about like how like temperatures over here. Like, you know, in the winter, trying not to talk about how cold it is, or in the summer, trying not to talk about how hot it is, because every time you do, like, you ever have that moment where you're like, geez, it was like 30 degrees today. We measure temperature in Celsius. I don't know if there's anyone here who uses Fahrenheit. But, yeah, it's like it was 30 degrees today. It was really, like, really hard to breathe. And then somebody else will always chime in and be like, well, where I was, it was 31 degrees, so you have no right to complain. And I don't know, it's like, I get it, you know, where you were, it's a lot hotter, absolutely. But I never once claimed that I was working in the single hottest climate possible. I guess it's like people seem to be under the impression that because they had it worse, your problems are immediately irrelevant, and I really hate that argument. Not everyone's a butt, there are some good people. Don't place blanket statements on 7 billion people. That's just petty. One of my friends... Yeah, one of my friends just, usually whenever people start talking like that, he'll jokingly be like, quick, let's argue over whose life is the worst. Oh, is my mic too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. But yeah, it's one of the messages I always try passing along to other people, because we kind of live in a society where a lot of people try to one-up each other with, like, you know, how terrible their situation is. Like, you start talking about how bad, I don't know, if you had, like, a bad day at work. Thank you. You had, like, a bad day at work, and then somebody else will immediately chime in and be like, well, I had an even worse day! And it's like, okay, so just because you had it worse than me makes my problems completely irrelevant? Like, don't get me wrong, like, their problems matter too, obviously. It's like, if they had a bad day, they had a bad day, but because theirs was worse than mine doesn't matter anymore, and vice versa, because with that mindset, there's only ever one person in the world that can ever actually complain about anything, and that person's probably constantly changing. But that's one thing I always want to pass along to everybody is, no matter what other people say, like, your problems are relevant, and never let anybody think that, like, you know, what you're going through does not matter. That's what I want everyone's takeaway to be. What you're going through does matter. Hi Mug, new sub and love your work. Thank you, Zane. Ooh. I do have a, I tried spending some time setting up a little chime if anyone's subscribed live. I don't know if it works. Anyone want to try unsubbing for a second and then resubbing just to see if it'll work? The channel suddenly drops like 200 people. Actually, how many people on the stream right now? 23 people. Wow. It's not bad. What do we got? The render's only at 39%. Hopefully in the next stream we'll have, like, an actual nice background with some, you know, actual music and stuff like that. But until then, this is unfortunately what we've got. That's why we're going to sit here and patiently wait. And it does not look like the, excuse me. It does not look like the chat overlay thing, or the subscriber overlay thing happened. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh well, maybe it registered that you were a previous subscriber. I like your username, an emotional time bomb. Yeah, looks nice. Thank you. Well, hopefully it'll look even better. Right now it is a bit basic. I don't know. Render stream isn't that bad. Yeah, well, the plan was I was going to tell you guys some... I posted a poll on Patreon, and people wanted a stream where I told you guys about some stories, you know, from my life and such. You know, because, you know, I've been on this planet for a decent amount of time, and I've got some stories that I can share, but I don't know, maybe if you Maybe I can try posting, yeah, okay, basic is nice. Alright. Maybe I can, like, try doing something, like, kind of late at night when everyone's, like, winding down for bed, and then I can just kind of show up and be like, hey, let me read you a bedtime story. Well, I guess that's one, I guess that's one story I can actually tell right now. The story that every single YouTuber can tell. The origin of their channel. Yeah. Yeah, ghost story. I've never had, like, a full-on paranormal event before. I've had weird stuff happen. Oh, it's midnight where you are. Okay. I've never had, like, an actual paranormal event happen. I've had some scary things happen to me, who hasn't, but I've never had, like, an actual paranormal event. I've had some things happen to me that I can't explain, but, not, like, straight-up paranormal. Also, does the mic sound okay? It says that my mic is peaking, but I don't know. Let's see. Two guys, one guy in a crash, the other guy in a hospital crying. Oh, no, that's depressing. We don't want to cry before we go to bed. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. If I sound too quiet, let me know. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Only one peeking here is you. Is that an innuendo? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Coffee ice cream. Thoughts? Never personally... Oh, wait, no, I have had it before. I mean, I like it. It's pretty yummy, but, you know, taste is... taste is purely subjective. Sure, sounds like a compliment. I am peeking. It has a little stack noise. Okay. So, I'm gonna move my microphone just a little bit. Sound is fine. Okay. Keep your loved ones protected from harm with a couple of super maneuverable defense aircraft. Oh, thank God. I need to renew mine, actually. I bought one off of Amazon, and it died halfway here, but that's okay. Yeah. Hey, oh, hey, Pro Tip Panther, I recognize you now. You're the same person who suggests that we put claymores on our window. Yeah. I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, that would keep people out of your house, but that would also subsequently destroy your house in the process. But hey, you did say it would help people, you know, stay out of the house. Never say anything about, like, never say anything about keeping the house together. Anyway, do you know TikTok? I know of TikTok, but I have no intention of getting on it. Oh, actually, TikTok kind of devoured one of my friends. I used to have a pretty close friend, who I talked to quite a bit, but then she got into TikTok, and I haven't heard from her in over a year. And dang, it's like she must have gotten really, really popular on something, but it just straight up consumed her. Do you have TikTok? No, I do not have TikTok, and TikTok, and I don't think I ever will. I don't know. Like, if you like using it, by all means, go ahead. It's just it's not really my thing. Yes, we're gonna get into some TikTok vor. Should I lean in like real close to the microphone and be like, hello, and welcome back. We're going to be going to bed pretty soon. You guys want me to like get into character? Would that make you happy? I still need to get like an actual like recording studio. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for that yet, and I'm going to be moving fairly soon. Yeah, the memes are fantastic. Did he say 4? Yes, he said TikTok 4. Because I talked about how it ate my friend. It's a metaphor. But anyway. Yeah, I don't have a studio yet because I'm going to be moving. So, the sound quality isn't the most amazing. And this microphone is unfortunately not binaural. It just kind of picks up noises very, very crispy. I can't even tell if this sounds good, honestly. It'll either sound really, really good, or it'll sound like somebody who's speaking very low in front of a microphone. Maybe if I just, maybe this will sound better. Yeah, still recovering from the recent audio. Well, I hope it was good. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty hard for me to record, not gonna lie. Not like that it was bad or anything. It was just the fact that, it really challenged my acting ability. Those, crispy audios. Keep yourself from drowning by staying away from water. Yeah, exactly. Seriously, you can't trust water, man. Anyone that you cannot trust water. Anyone that either has that is. Hey, it worked. Oh my gosh, there it is. Yeah, it was amazing. Yay! I'm glad someone liked it. Whoa, that's 2 people in a row. It hit me almost every kind of my favorite story beat. Nice. Yeah, ever since I started doing this channel, I wanted to, oh my gosh, where are all these people coming from? I wanted to, make a vampire audio because, it's kind of a personal favorite of mine. I've always, oh my goodness. Okay. That's 4 people, jeez. I've always really liked the dynamic of, like, having, a significant other that's like, oh my god, okay. That's like... Now, I've always liked, monster audios, you know, like, vampires, or werewolves, that sort of things, but usually when they're, like, very affectionate, in the sense that, like, you know, they're something that's usually associated with a very dangerous creature, but they're kind of a subversion of that. Like when you have, like, a, like when you have a friendly succubus or incubus, depending on, you know, how you like your audio, or if you have a friendly vampire who doesn't want to hurt you, but still needs to kind of drink your blood. I don't know, it's like, there's something very wholesome when they're in a situation where they could very easily harm you, but they don't because they love you a lot. You know, I find that's very, very wholesome. All the subs, which I can send bits on here. Bits? What are these bits? You're moving, new state or across town. Oh, sorry. Probably worth... Hello, Ebony Yuri. Welcome. Okay, maybe I should stop speaking my low hush voice. So, I'm not actually from the States. I'm Canadian. So, I'm just moving across the province. It's a 5-hour drive. And I don't know how my new place is going to be. But we will see. I don't know how long I'll be there for either, but I'm hoping that the new setup will be good. Love the M4M ones. Thank you. Yeah, so what made you start making audios? He's a maple. Yeah, I wasn't gonna reveal the fact I was from Canada because I'm fully aware of all the jokes, you know. I can confirm my recording studio is not in an igloo. I do enjoy maple syrup, yes, but we don't have it on literally everything. I'm not a hockey fan. Ah! There's more people! I'm not really... Oh, hey, another Canadian. Hello. So you're actually decently close. I'm not going to reveal my exact location, of course, but like... oh my god, okay. Hey, an emotional time bomb. I recognize that name. Thank you, yeah. Twitch has one of these things called bits you can give streamers. Oh, I see. Well, the closest that we have... yeah, it's in my YouTube bio. Yeah, well, I mean, how many people check that, honestly? Not very many. Okay, I need to focus. I'm trying to talk about how I started doing all this, and... would it make you guys, happy if I got into character? Like, if I did the whole, let's see. I don't know. Walk to the door and be like, hey, sweetie. Welcome home. Did you just get home? Sorry, I've not really been paying attention to the door. Now let's save that for the videos, honestly. Sweetie is kind of a, it's kind of a broad term. You know, it can apply to both male or female. Oh, right, I guess I've never really explained that. Yeah, so... I can say one of the things that inspired me to start making videos, yeah, so it was back in January, I believe. I was, kind of, can you, like, seriously break here to start yelling? I don't want to wake the people up. There's people that I'd rather not, you know, that are trying to sleep. I'd rather not wake up. Let's get to know the actor behind the amazing roles. I like the pet named Comrade. I'll die, please don't, I want a fanboy. Okay, alright. Pet named Comrade. Yeah, Comrade is, no, I really like Comrade, like, it's kind of like a very strong sense of, like, trust, and I like it a lot. I don't know, okay. It's just not really quite the same, because, if I say, like, sweetie, it's very affectionate, but it's like, welcome home, comrade. It's not really the same. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on 4K. Yeah. Envy at your Soviet boyfriend comes home. I can't do a Russian accent. I only do accents that I'm, like, comfortable that I can pull off exactly. And my boyfriend is the cutest pet name for me. Oh my god, imagine that. Welcome home, spawn of Satan, Lord of Darkness, have mercy on my soul! Well, I make M for M and M for F because I want to make sure that everyone on this channel, can listen to all the audios and feel included. Plus, it's very fun. I'm the kind of person that, likes, seeing little, or, like, messing with or having little differences. I'm not gonna get political on this channel, okay? I'm just not gonna touch that. Not gonna touch that. But yeah, well, but yeah, I like just having, like, little differences between all the audios. So whenever I'm, like, recording an audio, I know it's kind of unorthodox, but the way that I do both the different versions is, like, here, hold on, actually. I'll pull up my doc. Yeah, I use Google Docs to write my scripts. Classy. I know. Oh yeah, no, the M for M videos are obviously a lot more popular, but they're still... Oh no, it doesn't sound insulting, it's fine. No, it's fine, I've got a wider male audience than female audience. But there are, of course, a few girls that, still want to listen to their affectionate boyfriends, so that's why I make the M for F audios as well. Let's see. What's left of me? Shy coffee date, rainy nights. Yeah, I initially started out doing M for A audios, for anyone, but I think we can all kind of agree that it's not really the same when you're listening to an audio and the listener kind of refers to you as they. Like, my friend here, they can order first. It's like, it's not bad, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of like it better. Yeah, I have someone's respect. The boys love you. Why, thank you, the boys. Sorry. Yeah, it's not really the same when you're called they. It's just a little immersion breaking, because obviously if you were actually here with your boyfriend, he probably wouldn't call you they if you identified as a specific gender. So I'm like, I remember I started doing emphrase, but at one point I thought, it was for Valentine's Day, actually. When it was Valentine's Day, I found a script online called Confession Failed Successfully, and it had 2 different versions, and I was like, oh, maybe I should record 2 different versions of this, one for male listeners and one for female listeners, and see how that goes. And that was the first video that I made that actually got, like, on the algorithm wave, or I guess videos, and now ever since, whenever I record... Hello, Cosplay Duo! So now whenever I do videos... Here, let's go with Shy Coffee Date, why not? That was one of the first audios I ever wrote myself. The very first audio I ever wrote was Punch Drunk. That one was fun. So, I was completely sober during recording, but what I did, and I do not condone this, because this was not a good idea, I purposely sleep-deprived myself so that my mind would not be completely functional. So when I recorded that audio, I wrote the whole thing at like 3 a.m., so my mind was like only halfway there, and I went in with the mindset of, okay, we're gonna try making this as iconic and funny, but also enjoyable as possible. And then when I woke up, I looked at the whole thing, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna correct any of this. This is perfect. And like, objectively the male one's a bit more iconic, but yeah, I still love recording both the versions. But yeah, so like this for instance, for the Shy Coffee Date, there's one line where I say, well, it's because I've never really been on a date with, and then there's 2 different versions, because, you know, for the male version I say I've never been on a date with another boy before, and for the female version it's I've never been on a date with a girl before. So I kind of just have to repeat the line and try to sound similar, like, I've never really been on a date with another boy before. I'm kind of nervous. I've never really went on a date with a girl before. I'm kind of nervous. And then for the 2 versions, I just kind of, cut whichever gender I'm not speaking of right now out and leave the original one. That's it. If you were expecting a very complex editing method, I'm sorry. That's just what I do. Yeah. That's the only time. Oh yeah, no, totally. I regretted it, like, majorly afterwards. So that's the only time I've ever just sleep deprived myself for the sake of an audio. But yeah, as I said in the description, I was completely sober while recording. I was just kind of tired. I'm wondering which side you prefer. Okay, I'm not going to talk about my, sexuality on stream, or on YouTube. I hope all of you understand. I'm just not really comfortable talking about it. Not because it's bad or anything, but I feel like it's not really necessary. No, you guys don't really need to know. Honestly, kind of the less you know, the better, actually. Not because I'm an inherently bad person to get to know or anything, but it's just like, oh no, you don't need to be sorry, it's fine. It's just more, I feel like the more you kind of distance yourself from the person behind the voice, the easier it is to actually, accept the character you're listening to and enjoy it. Maybe that's just me, but in movies, for instance, where, you see an actor you recognize, it's a little bit hard to, completely take the character seriously, because it's like, it's actually just an actor acting. That's kind of similar here, for instance. I don't know. That's why I haven't really done a Q&A yet, because it's like, it's kind of better if I'm more of a blank slate. That makes it easier to enjoy the character that I'm playing. Oh yeah, speaking of which, sorry, I've been skipping a couple of the comments on accent. Yeah, how do you get into character so fast? I hate to say it, but it's something I've just been able to naturally do. I don't know, I hate using the word talent, because that kind of just implies that you're just naturally good at it without too much effort, but I guess I have a talent for it. I don't know, I could probably jump characters right now. You want me to? I'll totally do that. That's the most wholesome answer you get. Okay. I can lie, I ran from a Switch to my PC just to type that. You forever have my respect. Okay, wait. Oh, yes. Was I scared? Absolutely. So, right. So, when I first started, okay, I don't want you guys to get worried over this, because it's not as bad as it make it sound, but I was going through a very depressing period in my life. I was feeling, we've all had those moments where we feel very, very lonely, and, kind of like a letdown. Without getting too personal, there's a lot of people very close to me that I value quite a lot that I consistently disappoint, a lot. They're never happy with what I do, no matter how hard I try, and it hurts. It hurts feeling like a major disappointment to somebody that that's very important to you. But anyway, so that was just kind of weighing on me, and I was in my first year of college, so, there was work, there was loneliness, there was feeling like a disappointment, and I thought, I really need an outlet for this. And I listen to a lot of ASMR in my own time as well, lots of audio role plays, and it really helps me, cope with my loneliness. And I was kind of looking at a lot of the comments in those videos and seeing how people talked about how it, genuinely helped them more than therapy, or that, it really helped them get through the day, and I thought, maybe I should try doing that. Partly, hello, welcome. Partially to, help with my own loneliness, because maybe, sitting there and pretending to be very affectionate to a significant other would help a lot, And also to help other people as well, because I'm not the only person going through it. There are thousands upon thousands of lonely guys, lonely girls, lonely everyone, that just really, really rely on these things. So I grabbed my microphone, and Oh, it's funny to look back on now. I've never actually stopped and looked at it, but yeah, I spent a solid half an hour, like, sitting in front of the start recording button, just looking at the script and looking at the button. My hand was hovering over it, and I was so nervous because, a lot of people take ASMR and roleplays the wrong way. Like, pretty easily. So, I'm glad it helped you. That's what I'm mainly here for, to help all you guys, But, yeah, for, like, a solid half an hour, I just sat there trying to get, like, the mental willpower to do it, and I was so nervous. Because, it seemed so easy on paper. It was like, hey, just lean in front of a microphone and speak in a deep voice. But, well, obviously it's not that easy. Yeah, at first I kind of felt a little weird as well, because I was like, I know, this is kind of weird, and I felt kind of pathetic. But afterwards, it's like, it's an outlet, and it helps. And there is literally no shame in feeling comfort in something. Yay. Alright, he got me. Thank you. Sorry, I assumed your gender, my bad. But you got me. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I sat there for like half an hour, but eventually I finally did it, and I uploaded it, and I was really scared, but I messaged a few of my friends, like on Discord, and I just said like, hey, I started a YouTube channel. Could you possibly subscribe to it? You don't gotta like you don't gotta watch the videos or anything, but just, maybe subscribe to it to help get me on the algorithm wave. And they were really cool about it. They were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Or, we'll do it. And so, I got 6 subscribers, and I posted a couple of videos, and most of them were kind of under the radar. And then I made one for Valentine's Day. And yeah, then I kind of stumbled into the algorithm wave, and I haven't been able to get off of it. But yeah, that's how I got started anyway. Question: what are you guys' favorite scent? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. There's a lot of scents, especially during the pandemic when I couldn't have my social. Yeah, ASMR has really helped, especially during the pandemic when we haven't been able to talk to people consistently. Okay. Strawberry and cream scent. God, I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. I have a lot of favorite ones. I like scents that remind me of home, if that makes any sense. Sometimes you'll, like, smell something that's like, oh, dang, that reminds me of, it reminds me of home, or, like, nostalgic things. Yeah, car oil is weirdly alluring. I don't know what it is, but something about it's like, oh, yeah. Do you regret doing ASMR? I can't say I ever have, no. Excuse me. Like, thank you. I don't get called cute very often. Do you have one the happy, grumpy octopi? No, I don't. Forest or floral scents. Yeah, those are nice too. Where was I going with all this? Have you ever thought about making a Discord server? I've thought of that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know about making a Discord server. I don't know if I could run the whole thing. And, like, I don't know if I need one. It's like, if I wanted to tell you guys something, I can just post it. No one community posts. You guys have all been so wholesome. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad they're wholesome. That's kind of the aim of the game on this channel. Hi. Hello, Erwan-kun. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of ASMR, especially stuff like tapping microphone. It kind of is amazing. Well, mine's not really ASMR. Not really. I call them audio roleplays. Ocean scented, yeah. That one's good. I call them audio roleplays because, I don't have a binaural microphone, so, if I tried doing, like, tapping, it would sound like this. And that doesn't sound very good. It kind of sounds more like a shaky microphone, so I'll need to, like, get a better one. Oh, I'm sorry you have a headache. I wish I could help with that. I don't know if I can have them. Well, I'm glad I've hit bullseye every time so far. Where was I going with all this? I remember a while ago somebody... I was gonna answer. Somebody mentioned something about a catboy, how I've been hinting at one, or like Neko, to which I say, In the most recent line request, one person requested that I read out like a Neko line, like "Welcome home, Nyaster," and I was like, I think that would be a lot of fun to do. But as with a lot of very bold things, I posted something just kind of asking, like, hey, do you guys think this would be okay with that? And so far, people are thinking, yeah. A few people aren't okay with it, but more than 50% of the people are thinking, yeah, make a Neko video. The problem is I have a naturally, like, deep voice, like a bassy voice. So, Nekos tend to, they have much more, like, high-pitched or softer voices, so I don't know if I can actually do that. Back in the old days... Oh, running a Discord server is a headache. Okay, yeah, I imagine it is. But yeah, I don't, deep voice now, because I don't know, it's, like, not really the same. Catman! Sorry, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go back. I need to turn that down. No, I'm gonna try making it, like, high-pitched. Back when my voice, before it, like, got deeper, I used to be able to do, a really, quote-unquote, adorable Neko voice. Like, I can impersonate my cat's meow perfectly fine. He does, like, a meow kind of thing. But, I don't know, what would a deep voice Neko sound like? It'd be like, no. That sounds so stupid. Hello. Welcome home, Nyaster. Oh my. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking, I wasn't gonna say, like, Master or Nyaster, just cause, like, nothing against the people that say Master in their videos, to each your own, but I feel like Master is kind of it's kind of overdone, personally. Like when I made the Butler video, for instance, I kind of prefer, like, other things like my lord or my lady or sir or madam. Just cause, I don't know, it's like, I just feel, I'm still trying to decide between whether, like, the Neko video is gonna actually be, like, if it's, if it's your boyfriend, or if it's, like, your childhood friend who's gonna confess to you, or if it's, like, your servant who's gonna... Because if it's your servant, they can call you Master, and, that's fine. But if they're, like, your boyfriend, they probably wouldn't call you Master. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it depends on the relationship you got. Wish I had a deeper voice. I don't know. I mean, it has its advantages, but it has its disadvantages. My liege, sire. Welcome home, sire. Nya. 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 Meow. There we go, I kind of managed to get my passing self back. Imagine that, you're, like, kind of petting him on the head, you're, like, scratching him. It's like, meow. 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 Starts, like, purring. I'd probably have to add purring on it, because it doesn't quite sound the same. Government-assigned femboys could potential create world peace. Me and my cat got along very well. That was right in the heart. Why not be one who does Neko Boy does a different voice? Because I like how your voice sounds. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, my voice doesn't sound cute enough, I think, is what I'm getting at. It's like, but if I try doing cuter voices, I don't know how it would sound. Like what I did earlier. Usually whenever I try sounding a bit more wholesome, I kind of tighten it up a little bit like this, and it's like, welcome home, Nyaster. Hello. Oh god, should it be in the Uwu language? God, I don't know if that's a good idea. There are millions of Nekos, vampire, pick any. You can purr. That is incorrect, your voice is wonderful. Well, I guess I am my own, worst critic then. I'm not used to being called cute. This is new. This is a new experience. That was super adorable. Your voice definitely cute. Okay. I'm gonna drown in this rain of compliments. Y'all can dial it back a bit. Oh my. Okay. Alright, I get it. Okay. Yeah, ultimately I'll make whatever I'm creative doing. Oh yeah, so, that reminds me. So the other stream ideas, because right now we're sitting here waiting for my banner to render, but I was going to tell some stories, in the upcoming one. A couple of the other ones I had planned out, though. I might... Oh shit, did we lose our music? Oh no, we're okay. I might try doing like just a blind karaoke stream at one point. I've tried making a few karaoke videos recently, but I'm not happy with how my voice is, or like how it's been for like singing those specifically. And like there's been moments where like I tried singing Lullaby for a Dead Man because one person attempted to one person asked if I could do Lullaby for a Dead Man, but it didn't sound good. And I think I know the reason why. It's because I didn't have like a voice modifier for it or anything. It was just my raw voice, and it didn't sound right. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just do just call it a fuck it karaoke stream, in the sense that's like I'm not gonna add any voice changers or anything. I'm just gonna straight up just gonna wing it. Lullaby ones were cool. I've meant to do those ones for a long time. Yeah, I'm glad you liked them. Favorite songs or genre songs? Okay, yeah. My favorite songs are kind of all over the place. Like, genres are a little all over the place, but generally I like songs that kind of invoke some kind of like feeling that I can kind of like relate to, or ones that kind of tell a story. Things like that, like relatable songs, emotional songs, or ones that kind of have like a little song in between. But a song in between. Nice one, coffee mug. Let me think. Some of my favorites. I listen to a lot of music from like games as well. Like Persona 5 is my favorite video game of all time, and I really love Beneath the Mask, Last Surprise, Rivers in the Desert. Love those quite a lot. Let's see. From Nier Automata, also a big fan of that game. Weight of the World. I really want to do a karaoke of that one at some point. It's really long, but that's a wonderful song. So those are kind of more like that's a more like a deep and emotional song. Also, as you probably figured out, kind of like creepier ones as well, like from Dishonored, for instance, like Honor for All or Silver and Dust. I think I can't sing Sylvie War songs. I can't do that. No, like I genuinely cannot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like one I've really wanted to sing is okay. See you later. Thank you for joining the stream. Was Silver and Dust from Dishonored 2, because it has like a male and a female singer. The male one's kind of more deep and raspy, and the female one's kind of a lot more higher pitched. And I was like, maybe I could try collabing with somebody, or maybe I could just do both versions and just see how that goes. Like, I don't know. Anyone here know that song, Silver and Dust from Dishonored? Because it starts off like the male voice going, or no, wait, no, it's both of them at the same time. But it's like, oh, early in the morning, for the sunrise, they get out of bed, they open their eyes, in dirty old trousers, browns and blacks, they pick up their tools, they pick up their axe. Sad away, oh, the dust it blows, sad away, oh, the dust it blows. Like that, just kind of alternating between like deep voice and higher pitch voice. See how that goes. Favorite character from Persona 5? See, that's a trick question. I love all the characters. Like, absolute favorite? Yusuke and Makoto, I suppose. They are my two faves. I like Ryuji quite a bit, too. I also really like Futaba as well. Like, I love all of them. I like them a lot. Morgana is also voiced by one of my favorite actors of all time, Cassandra Lee Morris. Very big fan of her work. Also like Xander Mobius' work quite a bit, too. I think he was the one who voiced Joker and Arsene. I sound like Arthur Morgan. Oh my god, if I could... Wow. Wow, I wonder if I can, Oh god, can I name any lines off the top of my head? I don't know. A line that Arthur said in Red Dead Redemption. $5,000 for me? Can I turn myself in? I'm trying to think of something that's like not a massive spoiler. There's of course the most iconic one, but Arthur didn't say it was Dutch. We need more money. No, we need more money, Dutch. Do you play Minecraft? I used to when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. I kind of burned myself out of it. That's a nice horse you got there, sir. Oh my. Yeah, there was this one time. Oh my god. Oh yes, that's it. Lenny! Lenny! No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Roger Clark. I have failed you. Lenny! Found you, Lenny! Oh my. There was this one time when I had to, voice act for a role, actually. I've done some, voice acting. Lumbago! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Yeah, I've done a little voice acting, not for, like, big games or anything like that, but just some stuff here and there. And I remember there was this one bit where I had to, I was voice acting a kind of a more Western character, so I had to, kind of speak in a Western accent. And I can do it now, not flawlessly, of course, but, like, kind of like this. But to practice for it, I spent the day, like, it was on the weekend, and I just spent the whole day speaking like this, but I kind of forgot to go out of character. So, when I came to school, by school I mean college, the next day, I forgot I'm not supposed to be waking everybody up, so if they come down here, I'm gonna have to end the stream, so, you know, I will, I'll miss you guys dearly if they kill me, but anyway. So I went to college the next day, and I forgot to go out of character, so I just kind of showed up, and they're like, morning, coffee mug, and I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? They're like, why are you talking like that? I'm like, oh, crap, sorry, I've been speaking like this all day, I don't know how to switch, and I genuinely could not switch. I was trying, and I couldn't do it. And eventually I was able to, like, flow out of it, but it's really hard to. There was also one I did a much longer time ago. I will, it was, so if any of you have ever seen the movie Grease, I haven't personally myself, but, myself, see, I'm reading the chat and kind of reading off you guys' saying on accent. I haven't seen the movie myself, but I've watched the play, and, it's a story for later, but I ended up getting a very quick role, and then at one point I was duty for one scene, and they wanted me to speak in, like, you know, a greaser, you know, accent, and I was kind of able to do it back then, but I wasn't very good at it, and I've kind of lost it now. But there was one line I always said, which was, sure, she does it every year on the first day of school. Kind of like that, and you gotta speak like this the whole time. And it wasn't quite as significant as that. I was just trying to talk like this the whole time, and, God, I don't know. It's like, I've kind of lost it. I was never really able to do it to begin with. It just sounded kind of, like, can you hear it? It's like, it's kind of loopy just a bit. It doesn't sound completely okay. But yeah, I said a few things like, hey, ain't that Danny over there? Where? Maybe he's got the hots for some chick or something like that. Hey, Danny, what you doing? High school memories, man. I'm not a film star. I've never been on a single movie. I've just been in a play before. Believe me, that's a story for one time, but, oh, that brought up a very, very bad memory. Ooh. Not bad, more just sad. I'll save it for the story time stream. But, I want to say, but I need to go, so bye. Alright, goodbye. Oh, right, forgot to mention. So, I've been getting a lot of comments, and people say I sound like a lot of things. Like one person asked, no, not asked. One person said that I sound like, what was it, Lexi from MK. Another guy said I sounded like, what was it, Riki from Skate the Infinity. And another person said I sounded like Blue from Overly Sarcastic Production. I sound like a lot of people, apparently. I have one of those voices. Grease lightning. Yep, that's what it was. Oh, wait, no, what am I saying? No, it wasn't. It was Summer Loving. Why am I lying? Bad coffee mug. Ow. Excuse me. Can I have an autograph? I don't know if I can write one. Is there a marker tool on this? I don't think there is. Oh, hey, we got 79%. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to be posting the bloopers very soon on my Patreon. So if anyone wants to see me screwing up and posting that on, putting that in the bloopers, then you can. It's for all patrons, I think. Or maybe it's only Coffee Mug tier. I don't remember. Can you hear the Riki one? No, here's the thing. I don't know any of those people. Like, I've never watched Overly Sarcastic Productions. I've watched a little MK, but I don't know which one's, like, Lexi. And I've never watched Skate the Infinity, so I don't know what any of these people sound like. But apparently I sound like them. Like, God, I don't know. What does Riki sound like? Like, is there a line I can say that he's, like, very notorious for? I can try doing it. I don't know how to fax people things. Sorry, I'm primitive. Or, I don't know how to do it. Let me think. I'm trying to think of something I can do instead. I don't know, I could... Maybe for a line request, you could ask me to, like, say something that that I could say, and you can set it as your ringtone or something to prove to your friends. Like, I don't know. Like, if, let's say your friend's name is Daniel, for instance, I can be like, "Hello, Daniel. So I've heard, that you don't believe the fact that, your friend has been recognized by a warm coffee mug. Well, I'll have you know that they very much have. So, ha." Or whatever. That was kind of the point of the line request. If you want to hear me say anything specific, just the first thing came to mind. Ah, okay, fair enough. Grow up, I want pizza. Okay, how does he say it, though? Like, how does he sound? I don't know, I'll try a bunch of different things. Like, he was like, "Grow up, I want pizza." Or, "Grow up, I want pizza." "Grow up, I want pizza." "Grow up, I want pizza." Lots of stuff. Wait, don't tell me I would actually love a ringtone from you. Put it in a line request, and I'll do it. I can say something. That's the point of the line request. You can... the more wholesome stuff stays on YouTube, the more daring stuff goes on the Patreon. And, you know, that's it. You're dying. No! No! Oh, I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm ceasing to live. Now I want pizza too. Yeah. Yeah. What was I? Ah, that reminds me. There was something I wanted to bring up. What was it? Oh yeah, there was, that reminds me that, for the... So a lot of the times, to try to make the dialogue sound a bit more authentic when I'm writing scripts, I kind of base some of the stuff that my character, like, says or does off of things I've, like, actually experienced before, if that makes any sense. Like, for instance, in the one, The Real Me, when I talked about bringing that box over, I kind of talked about how I had some help getting the box, having the box carried with me along the way there, because that actually happened to me back in my college year, and I was going to talk about that on a stream at one point. But, yeah, so that way it sounds a little more authentic, because, like, I don't know. I feel like if it's something that's, like, actually happened to me, I can kind of play into the role better. God, how do I explain? I don't know. I guess also in one of the upcoming The Real Me, I kind of talk about my character talks about how they used to work at a pizza place, and that's because I actually used to. So the story I'm going to tell in part 3, where I talk about my time working at the restaurant, is a thing that actually happened to me. And it's easier to talk about it because it actually happened to me before, so it's like, oh no, I'm not acting in character. I'm just genuinely telling a story to the viewers. Favorite toppings. Okay, well, I used to be a meat lovers guy, but I've tried expanding my horizons. Now my personal favorite right now is deluxe. Trying to learn to like it, which has, pepperoni, ham, mushrooms, and green peppers. Mushrooms I'm learning to like because they're kind of flavorless, so, you know, it's hard, you know, not to like it. And green peppers I'm not a big fan of, but they're pretty good for you, and they go good with pizza. Yeah, I've heard people say that I sound like a warm coffee mug before. I could try doing an impression of him. Hold on. I have one of his scripts, actually, coincidentally enough. Yeah, it was the... Oh, right. Yeah, it was... Oh! Hello, Carlos. Yeah, it was a 1K special. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, let me know if you guys recognize this one. Open up. I said open up. Hey, sorry about that. My door's been so rude tonight. Won't open up for anyone. Anyway, thank you so much for showing up to my party. Oh, I didn't tell you it was gonna be a party. Well, I didn't tell me it was gonna be a party either, but then I felt something. Almost as if 1K people flocked to my side and motivated me to do something celebratory, and I felt humbled by their plea, so I did them the honor of obeying them thoroughly, by consuming ludicrous amounts of liquid. Am I drunk? No, I'm a human. That was like the very first time where I was like, I'm gonna try making as many quotable lines as possible for this. And no, I don't have a alternate account called a cold coffee mug. Yeah, so where the name of warm coffee mug came from, actually, what I wanted, because it was a channel primarily meant for, comfort and relaxation, I was like, what's something that a lot of people tend to associate with generally positive feelings, And I was walking to work just thinking, like, what's something that a lot of people really like, or just usually a simple thing that brings a lot of people pleasure. And I stopped by the Tim Hortons on the way there, and I, saw a lot of people getting their coffee, and people were genuinely happy to receive their coffee mugs and, just saying, like, yeah, it helps me, get through the day and stuff. And I thought, coffee, maybe that's good, Coffee is something that a majority of people do tend to like, and it brings people, comfort and relaxation, and it's kind of just a little bit of a nostalgic thing. So, yeah, so I went with a warm coffee mug, because I thought the name itself sounded kind of wholesome, but it's a coffee mug, and just coffee in general is something that people generally associate with comfort and feelings of joy. And that's how that stayed there. I am going to put it out there that I undeniably do have a name that's very similar. There's another, there's an ASMRist, or audio role player by the name of Teacup Audio. Big fan of her work. I can assure you that it was purely coincidental, but I will not deny the fact that our names are very similar, but she was first. She was 100% first, so apologies for the coincidence. If I ever get people wanting me to nuke my name, I will if I have to, but I hope I don't have to, because I like the name Coffee Mug. Is it allowed to be this wholesome? Is it? I don't know. Do you write down the tones you use for each line, or do you remember it by doing it, because that was spot on? Yeah, so, there was one line, there was one script, it was the Rainy Day script that I ended up making incredibly detailed, like saying, like, tones and, like, motions and stuff, because I ended up submitting that to, another person, because I wanted them to read it off. But for all the other ones, they have very minimalistic descriptions. That's because I can usually just remember off the top of my head what I was thinking of. So, no, they're not written down. I guess it was just purely coincidental. Oh, okay, fine. Am I drunk? No, I'm Lenny! Teacup and warm coffee mug aren't even that similar, don't sweat it. Well, it's just, teacup, coffee mug. That's where I see the similarities. So I'm hoping that, like, yeah. It's like, they're not incredibly similar, but it's still, like, it's kind of a coincidence. It's kind of a similarity, so I'm like, yeah. You should do a I don't know about collabs. Like, I'd like to do a collab with somebody one day, but as of right now, I'm not really quite on the level where I think I can collab with anybody yet. I'm still kind of green at ASMR, or audio role-playing in general, and, like, 4K is quite a lot of people. Like, don't get me wrong, it's 4,000 people, but I feel like I need to reach at least 10K before I'll start asking other people for collabs. And I'm just a socially anxious little bean, I have a hard time asking other people to do stuff. No, I shouldn't say that. But, like, if I asked somebody else to do a collab, I would be so freaking nervous. Be like, hey, you want to, like, work on a collab thing together? British version. Am I drunk? No, I'm a human. How dare you make such accusations? Oh, God. I'm sorry if there are any British people in the chat. I am a warm object that holds liquids that bring people comfort and joy. No, it's a very long name. Oh, I'm kinda tired. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I don't know if I'm ever going to see you again. I don't know if that's exactly how it goes, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. Do you have certain characters in mind, or just do your vids, or just random? It's kind of just whatever I feel like doing. Like, I've started writing my own scripts, but as of recently, I've been doing what's left of me because I've really wanted to make a vampire ASMR. I just spoiled what it was to people who haven't seen it. Well, crap! I shouldn't have done that. But, well, now it's out there. Makes sense. Ask me for, yeah, anything's daunting, collapse too painful. Yeah. Yeah, if I had more money, I'd probably ask if I could like commission somebody to do my thumbnails for me, because I'm not proud of having to like find other people's artwork and do it, like put it up for me. I'm kind of versed in digital art, not incredibly. My style is still kind of amateurish, but like I don't have the patience to draw my own thumbnails, unfortunately. Because I generally try to upload at least one episode a week, and I would not be able to make a thumbnail every single week. So, which reminds me, other than the story stream, and I was gonna do a script writing stream at one point where, you guys can help me write a script and see how it goes. Maybe for like a 5K special or something like that. If we ever do, excuse me. But I was also thinking that maybe because, I was gonna say an art stream. I'm not sure if I could, because, like, I don't know if I want to, considering the fact that I'm not incredibly confident in my art yet. But then again, name a thing I'm actually confident about. And no, I'm not doing one of those cliche things where I'm like, oh, my art sucks, but it's actually like really good. Like, no, I've only been doing digital art for about a year, but still working on it. But I was thinking, because obviously, as far as I know, none of you know what I look like, I might just do a self-portrait in my own art style and see how that goes. Let's see. Yeah, I like these roleplays to be more personal. Yeah, I think personal ones are very fun. That's part of the reason, again, why I do the male and female version, so that way I'm not just saying, not just calling people like they or them, calling them like he or her, which I feel like is a little more immersive and intimate, and a little more personal. That's a good question. What do you do for work? Are you doing this full time? No, I'm not making any money off of my audios. I have seen and heard horror stories from ASMRs that have tried to monetize their channels and had the whole thing taken down, and that is the last thing I want. So Patreon is my only source of income when it comes to these audios, and that's all completely voluntary. I just set up a Patreon if you're feeling generous and you want to leave a tip, then by all means, it's greatly appreciated and it helps a lot, but it also gives you some bonus content as well. But if you want to but don't have the money for it, that's perfectly fine. I've been there too. There's some people that I've really wanted to support, but it's like I barely have enough money for myself. I need to turn that down. Hi, Ray Dreams. Thank you for subbing. No, my actual job, I work in a warehouse for a company called Canadian Tire, to any of you that are from Canada. Yeah, so, I lift things and carry things. I'm super buff. Yeah, I've only been doing it for a couple months. It's like, it pays well, but it's utterly draining work, so it's part of the reason why I haven't been able to make as many videos as I would have liked to, because, a lot of the times I come home from work and I'm very tired. This is gonna sound kind of depressing, but to any of you who actually watch the, What's Left of Me videos? No, not What's Left of Me, sorry. The Real Me videos, the coming out ones. Yeah, I recorded it a bit out of order. The ones where we're actually, like, where I'm tired and, like, falling asleep, I actually did that first, and that was because I had had a very shitty day at work and a very long day, and I was feeling, like, very down. So I was like, you know what? I'd probably be able to pull off a tired voice pretty easily. And I also thought that maybe just recording an audio would help make me, feel a bit better quite a bit. And it did. After a couple lines in, I kind of felt a lot more comforted, and I felt less depressed and more, okay, I can just pull off tired. But yeah, so I actually recorded the tired bits first, and then the bits were more, like, upbeat a little while later. We got him, lads. Find every warehouse Canadian Tire owns, and we'll find him eventually. You've got me. I'm somewhere on Earth. You're on to me. I've wrote scripts for my favorite flavor is warm. Warm flavor. Yeah, favorite type of coffee? I actually talked about it in the Shy Date. It's the mint. I freaking love mint coffee. It's incredible. But it's obviously only available in the holidays, so whenever I find it off-season, I'm like, yes! Squeal, fangirl mode, activate. Warm! Yeah. I would love the opportunity to write a script. Yeah, it's like, I try not to use other people's scripts too much because I don't like. It feels like stealing their content. I know it isn't, but it really feels like it. So I try writing my own stuff. Dude, the 1K script, it was the first one I ever wrote, and I was really nervous, but at the same time, it's a good thing that the drunk one was the first one I wrote, because I was like, that one I could afford to be a little weird with, and like kind of screw up to slip it with, because if I said some things that sounded strange, no one would bat an eye because my character's drunk. Oh. I'm getting a little bit too noisy. I gotta tone it down just a bit. Guy with a good taste in coffee. Why, thank you. Same like the mint too. Yeah, mint is pretty great too. Plot twist is a cup of tea. I can assure you that I am not a cup of tea. Yeah, you've got me. You're narrowing it down. 7 billion people. Nearly there. I'll give you a hint. I have 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head, 2 eyes. I'm about yay tall. I have hair, and I'm also male. We're almost done rendering, guys. The banner's almost ready. It's 96% of the way done. And then I just hit cancel. 1 hand. What? Did I say 1 hand? No, 1 head. I have 1 head. I have 2 hands. I've got 2 hands. Look. See? I'm clapping them. This is me clapping my hands. Hopefully I will have 2 hands for the rest of my life. Hopefully. Wait, what's going on with the stream? Oh god, it's turning red. What's going on? Oh my. Excuse me. Oh yeah, somebody asked if I could archive the stream. I think it will archive. Hopefully it does, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry. I'll try figuring out how to archive later on. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Somebody asked earlier if I'd ever been danced in the rain, and I never answered that. No, never. It's kind of been a dream of mine, honestly. That offenses people with, oh no, I'm so sorry. Just to narrow it down for you. So now it's time for some of the population. Search the entire universe. Yeah, no, what's with the Duke Nukem voice? I'm sorry, I gotta stay quiet. Sentient coffee mug. No, I'm a human. I can assure you of that. Yeah, yeah, I've never been danced in the rain before. I don't know if I should start divulging my personal secrets just yet. That's a little too... Yeah, auto-archive, unless you said differently. Because of the green last year, I don't think you did. No, I didn't. What? No, I don't think... And I can read on the stream. I don't think you did. Well, we'll see, you know. And hey, if it doesn't archive, then it doesn't archive. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down just a bit, or just completely off, because let me think. Oh shoot. This is probably gonna be very loud. Brace yourself, guys. Power off. Power off. Okay. Yeah, it's almost done rendering, which means I can put this away pretty soon. I've been watching and saying rain is hell, constant mud running. This is not fun for dancing. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, if it's late and you're tired. Alright, if you gotta go to bed, you gotta go to bed. I can try speaking in my chilled voice if I can. Yeah, before we head out, one person wanted me to sing something off the top of my head. I don't know if you guys are feeling open-minded, I can try. I don't have my guitar with me, so I can't play you anything. Future streams, how long would you usually make them? I don't know, just as long as I'm willing to. Generally, like, it all depends on what I'm doing. You know, if I'm just sitting here and talking, just as long as it needs to be. Meanwhile, let me think. Like, if I was doing a gaming stream, for instance, then it would probably last a lot longer. But yeah. Whoa! Okay, it is all done. So if I close this, what's gonna happen? Oh my goodness. It just straight up vanished. It's gone. Oh my. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's see. Image. See. The void has claimed us. Oh no. If I, update my stream... Let's see. I don't know, I'm curious what will happen if I, update my dashboard. Is it actually going to, like, change it? Let's see. We're going to add a... Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can add the banner. Brum. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All of that waiting, and I can't even use it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. It's too big. The banner's too big. Oh man. Okay. Well, I got another plan. Oh, that sounds very nice. Is that playing? Can you guys hear the music? There we go. Haha! Boom! Look at that! I'm soft and sweet. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the banner I've been trying to get this entire time. Oh yay, that looks really good. I like that a lot. Yeah, yay! It worked! That only took an hour and 12 minutes, but it worked. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it's a little loud? Sorry, I'll turn it down. There, is that better? So, I probably never mentioned this, but, oh yeah, it's got that sparkle. I probably never mentioned this, but, my sister actually made the banner for me. When she heard that I was making an audio channel, she said, hey, do you want me to make a banner for you? Sorry, I turned the music down just a bit. And, yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. I'm gonna need to turn the font size up a little bit on that. Here, hold on. Little kitty cat. Little kitty cat. Yeah, I'm... cats are my favorite animals, so... she knew that I wanted, some coffee stuff, and she thought, like, hey, why don't I add some cat ears to it? And we're like, yeah, that works great. Okay, so experimentally, if I update this live... Like, I wonder if it's going to affect it. Let's see. If I go to my dashboard, can I themes, my overlays? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try turning the font size up just a bit. Stream chat. Yeah. Settings. Text settings. Can we make the font size bigger? It needs to be bigger. It's not big enough. Oh my, that's tiny. It's so small you can barely see it. There we go. Wait, what? I became a robot? Why did I become a robot? What happened? Guys? What do you mean robot? Androids aren't that bad. Yeah, they're not, but... Am I still a robot? What's going on? I can't hear myself, so I don't know what you guys mean by robot. Why is everyone saying robot? It's robotic. What? Wait. Wait. What? A hollow echo effect? How did that happen? Hold on, wait. I need to open up the stream. I need to hear this. Whoa, what the? Why is that happening? Oh my gosh, there's two of me! Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, let me know if this fixes it. Is this working? Can you hear me? Do I still sound robotic? 2 mugs are better than 1. Oh my god. Oh, I'm back? Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, yeah, I turned the audio input capture down and now it's just capturing my mic. No more robot. Don't worry, I can assure you that there is no more robot. Alright, thank goodness. So, yeah, what I'm doing with the banner right now is I have it open in my editing software, and the editing software is currently on full screen, so I think actually if I just exit it out, yeah, we would just be back here. Okay, I need to can I just turn this down? Just a little bit. Whoa, that's really quiet. There we go. Yeah, it's an unorthodox way of getting it to work, but unfortunately, apparently my banner is a bit too big, so sadly it does not work. I'm also apparently going to have to fix the stream because it's just a little bit... I don't think I'm going to go with this font next time. I've been using the ink-free font this entire time, you know, for all my audios and such, but, well... this one didn't have ink-free. Hold on. This might do the robot voice thing again. Hopefully it doesn't, but it might. Why does it sign me out every time? Is that a dog? Okay, text settings. Let's see. There we go. Let's see how that looks. And no, I'm not using Comic Sans. I am not using Comic Sans. Okay, a warm coffee bot. Nah, that looks a little bit too, like, that looks like the text I use for my scripts. Oh well, we'll keep it this way for now. Hope everything is doing great. Yeah. Well, as I like to say, it could be better, but it could be worse. Everyone is doing great. Apologies, I misread that. Oh boy. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't know about the rest of you guys. It's been a long day. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to do some karaoke, but now there's like actual music playing in the background. And the chat is a script. I'll save it for another time. Let me think. Massive headache, but this is making me feel better. What time is it in Canada? It's 8:31 where I currently am. Yeah. Maybe I should get some rest. It's okay, I'm not sleep depriving myself or anything. It's just, feeling kind of... This is Wingdings font. It looks incredible. Is this a trick and Wingdings is actually, like, super meme-worthy? Oh, do I need to turn the music up? It might just be because the music's kind of quiet. Really? I'm in the same time zone as Orlando. Huh. We're at the... Hey, Sparkles! Okay. 8:31. I had to turn down too low. That's my bad. Ah, okay. How dare you turn me down too low. This makes me so sad. Okay. So, Wingdings is great. Well, okay. I'll take a look then. And if it is a trick, I'm going to feel positively betrayed. So, 2:30 in the morning. Wow. 7:31 a.m. here. Jeez, we got people from all over the world. Cleaning off the microphone just a bit. Get some rest, prioritize yourself. Oh, it's okay. I'm not feeling tired to the point where I feel like I'll pass out, but I feel like I probably will in about like an hour and a half or so. But I've had a long work day, and I don't know, there's still some stuff I want to do a bit more before I go to sleep. Like, I just recently got my hands on the new Resident Evil 8. I've never been a huge Resident Evil fan myself, but I was like, you know what? The new game looks really cool, and I'm kind of super into vampires, so I mean, hey, I'll give it a shot, and so far I've been very thoroughly enjoying it. So I was going to go back to that at some point. One of my friends also... one of my friends decided to ship me something. I don't know exactly what the occasion was, but oh yeah, no, my tolerance, my squeamishness to games is really weird. Like, sometimes it depends on what happens. Sometimes I can see like creepy or squeamish inducing stuff happen and I can take it, but then other times it's like just I don't know. Other times not so much. But yeah, one of my friends, maybe like as an extremely early birthday present or something, gifted me Persona 5 Royal, which I was freaking overjoyed with because Persona 5 is my favorite game of all time. But I never got to try the Royal Edition because I never had the money for it. But yeah, yes, Lady Dimitrescu, yes, a guy in taste of games. And see, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, in terms of taste in games, I am male because of so, well, yeah, kind of. How tall am I? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm not tall. I'm like average height. Probably 5 something. I don't know, I've never really measured myself. Yawn. That's the thing I started doing ever since I turned 16. Whenever I start yawning, I just go, yawn! And it makes everybody laugh. Oh god. Love taller guys. Alright, if you say so. Sleepy boo. Yes, I am a little bit sleepy. I'm not 6 feet. I'll have you know that I am at least this many. You cannot see my hands. Ooh. Anyway, been trying to find some time. Hello, Miller. Thank you for subscribing. Adorable yawn, if you say so. I've been trying to find some time to record the next What's Left of Me. I was thinking of doing one more, and then I'll probably move on to something else. I'm not gonna discontinue What's Left of Me. I was thinking of just, like, keeping it, like, up as long as I can. I don't know how many parts it's going to be, but I wasn't planning on ending it on the 3rd one. But I wanted to, because, you know, not everyone's into, roleplay audio. Some people, like, I found that a lot of people generally like confession audios. I'm no exception. Confession audios feel pretty great. Boyfriend audios, girlfriend audios, those are all pretty great, too. Like, when you're spending time with your significant other. Roleplay doesn't tend to be quite as popular, but when you're role-playing as somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend, that one's usually good. If I was 150 foot tall, well, I'd be a building, not a coffee mug. I'm not 7'5", I can assure you. Well, here, maybe this will give you an indication. When I stand up, this is what I sound like. The mic is basically at waist level right now. That's how I am. When I sit down, it's, you know, at my... It's like eye level with me, but when I stand up, it sounds like this. Hi, how you doing? Maybe it doesn't actually sound that different, because I've got a cardioid microphone. A very large mug of coffee. A warm coffee building. Yes, I'll make an entirely separate YouTube account where I do building tutorials and call it a warm coffee building. I am exactly 5'7.5". I can hear it. You know, maybe I should measure myself now just to see if you were correct. Based on echolocation. A lawn care channel. What would I do? Just mow lawns? Oh, that reminds me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. One of my friends actually, she wanted me to do some dice rolling ASMR. Because she was one of the first people to ever subscribe to the channel, and I was like, hey, do you want me to make a very specific video for you? And she was like, yeah, dice rolling ASMR would be nice. I never did that. I feel bad now. Because, like, she would get what it means, but everyone else would be like, what? Why dice? And to clarify, I'm not talking about, like, rolling dice on a table over and over again. Although I guess, admittedly, it's what it made it sound like. Talking more about, I am a D&D player. I'm never without my dice. Something kind of more like this, like... Maybe I should get it closer to the microphone. You're very no DM trying to stop your players being stupid, so just roleplay D&D normally. Well, it would appear that it was a surprise attack all along. Roll for initiative. That is a 16 with the +2 dex modifier. That is an 18 in total. He still goes first. Dropping warning shows to play D&D coming when. You know what? That's not actually a bad idea. Maybe I should write that down. I have a list of ideas in case I ever run out. God, I don't know. That's like a very niche thing. But you know what? As long as it's fun to do, who really cares? Your BF shows you how to play D&D. Dude, if I was super dedicated, I'd make 10 different... Oh, God. 11. I think it's 11 different versions just so they're like, okay, what class do you want to play? And then you pick. And there's 11 different versions. Just so it's like, okay, you want to be an artificer? Okay, you want to be a wizard? Okay, you want to be a cleric? My personal favorite. Okay, you want to be a... I don't know, warlock? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I can tell there's a lot of D&D people in the party. Our party, in the chat. Oh, where'd the music go? Well, thank you, music. I was asking for you. Only 11. Would you like a random inspirational quote? I can hit you with a random inspirational quote. Alright, fine. Go ahead. Do you have a favorite set? Yes, actually, I do. My sister, when I first... when I was attending my first year of college, she gifted me a set of Descent into Avernus themed dice. They are kind of a deeper ruby red with golden numbers. and kind of like fiery designs on them, and they're very cool. I used them to DM my first ever game. The first session I ever ran was actually Curse of Strahd, if you can believe it, which is one heck of a campaign to start with. It went well, though. It went very well. Okay, I don't know if I could make a lawn care video. What would I do? It's really hard, it's really hard to do a relaxing video to things that are normally very, very loud. Let's see. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. Demand see life's manager. Do you know who I am? Are you quoting, oh my god, what's his name? Cave Johnson? Was that his name? From Portal 2. Yeah, Cave Johnson. Yeah, I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. Yeah. Mug is a dice goblin, confirmed. Dumb question, but I gotta ask, is it fun to play D&D? Never played before, I'm thinking of doing something in the future. Well, it all comes down to personal preference, honestly. I personally have a lot more fun. Yeah, you kind of have to not take it incredibly seriously. Like, I enjoy being a DM a lot more than a player, because I tend to get frustrated a bit too easily as a player. Oh, okay, well, alright, you do that. Thank you for tuning into the stream. But, yeah, you kind of have to take the game not too seriously, because, because if there's one thing that you will learn very quickly in D&D is things very rarely go the way you want them to. You will have a plan, and it will never survive the first phase. Something will go wrong. So you kind of just have to go with the mindset that you're going to do some awesome stuff, but you're also going to screw up every now and again. And that's just kind of, part of it. Have you LARPed while playing D&D? Like, I've been in a room with other people before playing the game and gotten really into my role. Like, I got kind of embarrassed afterwards, but yes, I did do that. I've never physically LARPed with another person before, though. I've always been a bit too self-conscious about it. I'm trying to work my way past that, but yeah. But, yeah, it is Murphy's Law, the board game, let's be real. Although maybe board's a bit of a overstatement. But anyway, personally, I find D&D to be a very fun game to play. Yeah, it is undeniably frustrating at times, but it is definitely worth trying out. There's a lot to learn, though, so it all depends on the people you're playing with, too. Yeah. Ooh. Have you ever went to a Ren Fair? I actually don't know what that is, so I guess no. It is really fun to kind of annoy the DM. The concept to tell me you can't use nuclear weapons. Do you have a favorite movie, show, or TV show character? God, I don't know. A favorite character out of every show I've ever seen. I'm not a huge show watcher, honestly. Oh, Renaissance Fair. No, I've always wanted to go to one, though. But yeah, like, okay. I'm not a huge anime fan, honestly, but I have watched a few animes here and there. Like, I like one from time to time. There's a few that I've watched that I have really enjoyed, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I'm not a diehard buying merchandise all over the place, but that's what I mainly watch. I don't usually watch, like, live action shows, although I do quite frequently watch best of compilations from, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, for instance. Never seen it myself, but really do love seeing the best of clips. Ouch. But, like, a favorite character of all time, gosh, I don't know. I mean, I was going to jokingly say Goro Majima, but I'm like, he doesn't count. He's not from a show. Yet. If you know, then you know. Called him Dougal by mistake, and that's just been his name since then. Wait, who'd you call? Good. Yeah, I've had it recommended to me before. But, I don't know. It's like I have a hard time sitting down and committing to shows. So usually they can't be incredibly long. But every now and again I'll find something that really captivates me. But yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, sitting and watching is hard for me. I can lay down and listen to like things like audio roleplays or ASMR when I'm trying to sleep or something. But most of the time I like being able to actually physically interact with it. That's why I use the game a lot more. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I'm not a huge movie watcher either. If I have to pick a favorite MCU character, I don't know. Probably Tony Stark. I've only really ever seen the Iron Man movie, so I don't have a lot to go on. But I really liked his character arc in the first one. He's just a very charismatic character. I have such a hard time committing to shows too. Yeah, my headphones just died, so I'm afraid I'm going to sleep now. See ya, don't miss me too much. Goodbye, an emotional time bomb. We'll miss your headphones. Okay. Well, now that we've gotten the banner all done, next time I do a stream, it will hopefully be either the storytime stream, or it will be possibly a script writing stream, or something else, maybe karaoke. We'll see what it is. But anyway, I'm also starting to lose my voice as well, so I think I'm gonna stop it here, guys. So, thank you all for joining me on this little adventure. I'm glad it worked out. I'll see if this archives itself. Not sure. And yeah. Stay tuned for more. I'm in the midst of making the next what's left of me as I speak, and then after that, sounds like Neko ASMR, not ASMR, but we'll see. Yeah. All right. Bye. How do I stop this stream? Because I've never used this software before. See ya.